Alan, what is going on, brother? Hope you're having a great day today. I got this. Well, this is Nick O'Neill, first and foremost, from Leo Digital SEO, brother. And I have this video here for your business and for your website. And it's going to give you 3 points, and that's going to be content, backlinks, and citations. And then I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and just how important it's going to be to start driving in that traffic that you're looking for. So first things first is content. And generally Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words. Now that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. If you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. For an example, a couple examples of keywords that you might have for your business and website might be epoxy flooring, Calgary, Alberta, or stained concrete, Alberta, Canada, polished concrete, Alberta, Canada, and the list goes on and on, right? You get the idea of it. So I got your website here in a word counter. We do see that your homepage is at 79 words. So you're going to want to get that up to 1,500 at least for two reasons. Reason number one being that Google doesn't consider the website an authority until it has at least 1,500 words. So they're not going to crawl the page or look through it as much. And reason number two is going to be you want enough content for those keywords that I'm about to show you. So you don't want to cheat yourself out of any traffic, and Google doesn't like to see a lot of keywords without content. So if we go over here to my tool Arabs, I'm sorry. Actually, let's go ahead and show you how your top competitor is looking on their homepage. So your top competitor, Concrete Inspiration, they are the top competitor in your area. Let's go ahead and see how you're stacking up against them. And they're at around 621 words, so easily doable to get up to 1,500 and start beating them, right? Now let's go over here to my tool Arabs. This is a tool that I use and pay for monthly. It gives me more in-depth data on websites and the competitors, but there are free tools out there that you can use yourself to get some of this information. So let's look at what keywords they're actually, Google's actually picking up on their website. And I'm going to get a little more specific on those keywords and show you, I'm sorry, Calgary. Yeah, and show you exactly what keywords would be more pertinent to you. So here are examples of keywords for you, right? Now, this is the keyword and this is the volume. So this is the amount of people searching for it monthly. And then this number right here is going to be keyword difficulty. It's on a scale of 0 to 100. And the higher the number is, the harder it's going to be to rank for that word and the longer it's going to take. The lower that number is, the easier it's going to be and the less time it's going to take to rank for that word. And when I say rank for it, I mean to show up in this area when someone puts in, epoxy flooring, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And then this is the traffic that they're getting to their website a month just from this keyword alone. And this is their positional ranking in Google's eyes. So that is that for the keywords. I hope it gave you a better clarification on it. Let's go on to point number 2. And that's going to be backlinks. And a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another. Or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to AK Concrete Design. So these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google basically uses this to build trust in your website and your business by seeing others vouching for you. The best example that I can give of this, brother, is it's literally like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins, or in this case, the most websites pointing back to their website is, winning that quote unquote popularity contest. If we take a look in my tool over here, Alan, we can see that we have your website in here and you've only got 4 backlinks and only 4 websites pointing back to your page, right? We look at Concrete Inspiration and we see that they have 557 backlinks and 79 other websites pointing back to their page. So they're winning that, popularity contest in Google's eyes, and that's why they're starting to drive in all of that traffic. But the idea is if it works for them, then it will work for you. And we can go here and see exactly what websites they have pointing back to them. And then these would be the websites, right? You would go in, create an account, make a couple posts with your website link, linking back to your website. And that would be that for that one. I do want to point out that not all links are created equal, so it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. To further that point that I'm talking about, let's look at this number right here. Now, this is the domain rating number, and that's going to be from 0 to 100. Now, the higher this number is right here, then the more power that Google is giving in giving this website right here. So you want to have higher powered websites pointing back to your page so that you get more power for your page and you start ranking a lot faster. You don't want to get below 20 because then they're usually not any good after that, right? So let's go on to the last but not least point that I have for you, and that's going to be a citation. Look over here in the Google Map Pack section, and now a citation is anywhere your business name, address or service area, and phone number is exactly as it's shown right here on this page. So these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they do generate huge amounts of revenue. For an example, if someone puts in epoxy flooring, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, you want to be that top three that shows up for, right? Nobody's going to click more businesses and nobody's going to go to page 2 to look for services from those companies. So more on those citations, they're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, expertise, BBB, and then, there's hundreds of others I'm sure you've heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For an example, on your Facebook business page that you have, right? On that page, you would want to put your business name, address, and phone number exactly as it's shown on your Google business page onto your Facebook business page, and Google would read that and pick it up as one citation. The idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. They constantly have bots crawling to see whose presence is felt most compared to the competitors, and the larger your presence, I'm sorry, and the larger your presence is, the more Google begins to trust you and your website. And once Google starts to see more often these cats right here, then the more likely it is that they're going to rank you above them. Now, I want to go a little bit further in depth. I usually try to keep it very quick, but I see that you're ranked at number 15 on the Google page and you've got 30 reviews and you're at a 4.9. So there's no reason that you should not be, up here and ranking. I can say that it's your citations, and maybe you need to optimize your GMB and how it's actually set up right now. So get those citations up, brother, and keep on adding those 5-star reviews after you do a job, right? So let's go over just a quick recap. Once you start to get that content up of 1,500 to 2,000 words, you're putting in those keywords that I showed you and gave you examples of. And then next, you're getting those backlinks. You're getting those other websites linking back to your web page right here. You're starting to win that, quote unquote popularity contest, and you're starting to kill it there. And last but not least, go ahead and get those citations and those reviews up. Well, let's look at why that's going to be so profitable for you and your business. We have the top competition, Concrete Inspiration, and we can see that they're driving in, roughly 700 people to their website a month off of those 3 points alone that I talked about. Now, let's say that this is your website, you're killing those 3 points that I just laid out for you, and you're getting 700 people a month to your website a month, just off of those 3 points alone. Let's say out of those 700 people, only, on the very low side, 10% even decide to pick up the phone and call you for your services. So that's about 70 people. And then let's say your team does a job of closing only half of those. Well, that's 45 new jobs a month off of those 3 points that we talked about alone. I'm not too sure, Alan, what your profit margins are, but I would guarantee that that would be a good amount of revenue into the business's pocket and into your pocket. Also, as you can see, there's many, many, many more keywords that you can use. They have 413. Yours is only getting picked up for 8, right? And then this number is always higher as well. This is just a tool that I use, but we don't have Google's exact number, man. So yeah, this is what I do for a living, and I'm creating this video for you to start helping you generating leads online, brother. If you do find yourself wanting to start scaling the business, feel free to reach out and I can help you with some more information, or we can just talk about the goals of the business and I can do the research to find out what could be realistic for the business or what it might take to reach those goals. Alan, brother, I do appreciate you for taking your time to watch this. I would ask for one line of feedback. Whether something was unclear, whether you had, a question, or whether the video was great, man, reach back out to me and let me know. Again, my name's Nick O'Neill. My door is always open. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that this helps you. Have a blessed day, brother.